Hey everybody, Zach First Nights here with a video for you guys today. I'm going to try and make this as quick as I possibly can, only because every time I get more into my collection, it takes me forever to describe as much as I can. But this is my complete figurine collection, part 3. Hold on. But anyway, so this is going to be my collection part 3. So I'm going to start off with my Ninja Turtle collection. This is the Leonardo from the NECA's 1990 movie. I wish I can get a better angle. It has great lighting in here because of the sake of it's in the morning, so the sun's coming right through the window. The only downside is that my camera, since my shadow is going in the same direction as I'm pointing, it's going to cover some of the detail unless I move around the camera. Then we got NECA Raphael in the trench coat. And then we also got Donatello and Michelangelo. Then we got Splinter, Raphael, Casey Jones. And now we're going to go down to the villains. We got the 1990 movie version of the original Shredder. You got the Super Shredder, we got two of them actually. I got the Euro version and then the 30th anniversary edition, and the Shadow Master. Then we got the Playmates reissues of these classic villains, which is Bebop, Rocksteady, and a Foot Soldier. Then we got my favorite Shredder I own, which is the Secret of the Ooze Shredder. And then I also have him holding the vial of ooze. But then we also got the Pinball Arcade Shredder, which is very similar to the cartoon Shredder. We got this Triceraton from the Elite series. Oh, I hit something. Oh, okay. Anyways, here we go down further to the giant reissues of the originals are vastly different from these figures, but these ones are still cool, even if I can't afford or find the old ones in better condition. Got my favorite turtle, Leonardo. Then there's Michelangelo. I wish I had Donatello and Raphael, but I do not. But then I'm going to show you the BST AXN figures. They look alright from the outside, but they have a lot of articulation issues, paint issues, and some of their weapons, especially Raphael's, are like very gummy. So that's why this looks extremely bent, is because that's just the way those things are made. They're made very poorly. The Leonardo figure at least looks the best in terms of the weapons. Then probably Donatello's, because of the sake that they are made of pure rubber. Then we got the NECA Raphael. This is from the arcade game Turtles in Time. Then we got the rest of my turtles, and then we got the Transformers that I got. So we got the reissued base set figures of the TMNT Playmate line. We got Leonardo, Raphael, Donatello, Michelangelo all in a row, and behind them are the storage shell versions of them that were reissued, which look amazing too. I think the storage shell are probably a little bit cooler than the original. But then I also got some Transformers. We got Rodimus Prime, Optimus Prime, which Optimus is my favorite. Without any doubt, Optimus is to me the coolest. And then we got Hotshot from Armada, which they actually announced Megatron recently from Armada, which I'm going to eventually get. Then I got Starscream with the coordination uniform on. We got Soundwave. And then we got Scourge. Then I'm going to go to probably my least favorite section. We got down here, we got the Batman Arkham Asylum figure of Batman himself. And I'm just going to show you the Batman first. We got this blue, it looks like comic book style Batman with a very bent grappling hook. For the sake of it's been on that pose for ages. Got the Arkham Knight one, we got Slade, we got nano version of Batman. We got this other version that's the same as this Batman, the blue one, that I don't know the name of offhand. Then we got the Terry McGinnis Batman Beyond figure, which is okay. It does look similar to Terry's, but it definitely could have been more screen accurate. Then we got the animated series one. Then we got the only Marvel figure I have, because I'm not a Marvel fan, of Iron Man. So there's that. Got Master Chief from Halo Infinite. Got this white Spartan and this red Spartan. The red Spartan is probably is the coolest one to me besides Master Chief himself. This is my second Master Chief. My original Master Chief is actually right here. Which I actually like this Master Chief figure more than this one, actually a little bit more, because of its articulations. Actually seems a little bit nicer than the new one. Then I also got the only Star Wars figure I have, because I hate Disney Star Wars, so I just only like the George Lucas Star Wars. So this is Boba Fett. And then we're going to go up and over. Going to go from the bottom up this time. We got the Gundams that I own. Now I don't know what these names are offhand. I'm just a big fan of how the designs of the Gundams look. I've been a Gundam fan since the early 2000s, but I've only seen like 2 shows. So I don't really know much about the lore of the Gundams. I just like how some of these looks, that's why I got them. And sorry about the cars, I had to open my window because my air conditioning is not working up in this room. Let's see if I can get the gun to go back a bit. But these Gundam figures are extremely detailed. Really like these figures. Some of my favorites when it comes to articulation, without a doubt. Then we got the Barbatos, or Barbados, or whatever you want to call it, Gundam. It's an okay looking Gundam. It's not my favorite, but I do think it's cool, even if it has those really weird feet. Then we got my second favorite Gundam, which is the, I think this is the Shining Gundam? I think it's either the Burning or the Shining. I get this one mixed up with its original version of this Gundam, because the original version of this Gundam is my favorite Gundam. This one's my second favorite because it's pretty much the, supposed to be improved version. Yeah, I'm not sure if his head's facing the right way. There we go. That looks a lot better. He's using his like burning finger attack. And then we got the Strike Gundam, which is a definitely really cool suit. I think I seen Toy Bros review and he said called it a Seed Gundam, or from the show Seed, which I don't think I've seen. This is considered to Toy Bro the most iconic Gundam, the Wing Gundam. It's definitely iconic and I definitely like it. It's a great suit, but it's not my personal favorite, but it is great without a doubt. And then we got my Liger Zero Empire version. He has been built for a while now. I kept him here on my shelves purposely without a different new pose because I just don't want to mess with anything on it right now without everything popping off. It's a great figure, but I hate the fact that it pops off so easily. And then we got now the Lightning Collection of the Power Rangers. So we got the Lost Galaxy Red, got the In Space Black, got the Wild Force Blue, then we got the Dino Thunder Red, Yellow, and Blue, aka Connor, Kira, and Ethan. And those ones I know the name of because I watched the show a lot growing up. Then we got Jack, which is the SPD Red Ranger. I only know the names of certain Rangers offhand because I had to watch the show for some of them. We got the Zeo Green Ranger. Got the Wild Lunar Wolf Ranger, which I believe his name was Eric, if I'm correct on that. Then we got the Lost Galaxy Blue with his signature weapon. Then we got SPD Green. Trying to do this without showing both me and everything in the way. There we go. So now we're going to go to this last major shelf, which has my Bible Man figure that I had as a kid. And then the other side of that would be Cypher, Batman's Psychic, which was a very cool character. I liked Coates a little bit more than Cypher, but they were both really cool sidekicks. But here we go with Jason David Franks, Mighty Morphin Ranger. I forgot his name offhand. Tommy Oliver. And then we got Time Force Red Ranger, Wes, which is my favorite Power Ranger of all time and best season of all time. And then we got the Mighty Morphin Red Ranger back there. We got the Super Mario Brothers movie. This is the Jax Pacific figure that follows sorry, I'm recovering just from like a cold. Oh man. Anyway, so the eyes do follow depending on where you're angling it. It's both cool and it's creepy. I don't know how to describe it. It's both. But it's a really cool figure though, regardless. I really want to get the Luigi and Bowser figures. I might get Toads. I might get Princess Peach for my niece. Then we got the Power Rangers Time Force Lightning Collection. The Blue Ranger, Lucas, on his Time Force motorcycle. So this figure I had a history with, if you've seen the unboxing. Really cool in detail, but some of the paint apps and articulation is not what I was expecting, especially some of the paint apps especially on the bike. And the weaponry is now different material, and it's also extremely bent, and it's still bent and not positioned for one reason only. Hasbro messed up on the packaging. They need to get rid of the all boxed boxes, because that's going to mess up all of the weaponry from these figures, and it seems like they're getting cheaper some of their paint apps as well, because the Chrono Saber has some better looks than the West one, but the West one at least is in better condition and at least isn't cheaply made. But at least the helmet mold on the Blue Ranger at least looks very, very good. It has like a very cool reflective paint on it that makes it look like a helmet. Looks really, really good. In terms of the reflection, and the paint apps, at least for the helmet. And the gauntlets, I think, are also a little bit nicer too, with the Chronomorpher. Okay, sorry I had to kind of deal with a problem, especially with my coughing. But here we go with the Lost Galaxy Green Ranger. Not my favorite Lost Galaxy Ranger, but definitely a really cool character. The suit is fairly cool. I do think the visor part looks really nice. I just don't like the weird antennas that they have on top of the helmet. I think that was just like a weird design choice when they were making that season. Then we got the Magna Defender from Lost Galaxy as well back there. I just wish the cape was not plastic. I wish it was more like a cloth. Then we got the Shadow Ranger from SPD. Definitely one of the cooler and more recognizable Rangers as well. Then we got the Phantom Ranger from Power Rangers Turbo. He was originally in Turbo before in space, but the box said in space for some odd reason. And that's it for all my main figurines. Have them stored in these really nice Mainstays shelves, which, no plug, I just really like these shelves. Except for I think I messed up on this one a bit. Then I'm going to show you the last, but definitely not least figures, which are the Batman Beyond figures that I got from that Game Shop Plus store at my local mall. Well, not local, it's actually in a different town, but still, these figures are amazing. I want to open them someday, but I'm not sure if I will because of nostalgia. I'm not sure if I just want to keep them in good condition and just keep them in there. They're not really worth much, but they just look really cool in the box. But tell me in the comments below what you guys and girls think about this video. What do you think of all the figurines? And which one's your favorite? See you next time, and God bless.